Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's meditation, co-creation, entrainment, self-inquiry. Karma is releasing. All our bonds have been severed before, but all the contracts that we have to redo and loop in a karmic cycle has been released quite some time ago. But as it seems, it's now trickling down onto a more subtle levels, all the way to our cellular memories. I have personally seen a lot of craziness in my mind space, a lot of chaos around survival. I think that's the strongest of my imprints, my own personal imprints. And I've noticed that the mind space starts to be very, very affected from 3 a.m. onwards. And all of these incessant thoughts, fearful thoughts are coming up. I don't know if you have similar occurrences in your reality. But we are actually clearing everything, the old timelines, the inversions from our field, everything that's maybe left there is clearing right now. That's why you feel such an intensity. Of course, it's aided by a lot of solar flares, solar winds, that is heightening the energetic intensity. Yes, a lot of fear is coming up, especially survival. Um, and today's session is radical acceptance. If there is a sun cup or centering notion around our meditation, I wanted to propose it to be feeling the overwhelming love of the self within. So just contemplate that for a while as you're drawing all your attention and focus back to this body, back to the spine, feeling the overwhelming love of God or the self, of your natural being within. Notice despite the fact that I seem to be speaking, there is a beautiful field of silence, which is the only service. The silence that occurs between your thoughts, the gap between your thoughts in meditation. As my voice is mostly soothing the mind so that it mostly stays one-pointed. The being slowly, slowly, slowly takes over. The mind is soothed by the presence of us. As we are recognizing the immediacy of our loving awareness. And loving awareness is always silent. In this space of loving, we notice consciousness that we have identified ourselves with. Just notice consciousness that we have identified ourselves with. We still have a sense of there's this person meditating, joining a group, person doing something. This person having a so-called past, present, and hopes to have a future. And that consciousness in this silence is merging with the consciousness of the self or God. And what is the beauty of all that is? The beauty is that your limited self is God as well. The creator is one with its creation. We declare to you be one with our higher self. Embody our higher self further. One with our I am present. Remember the Mahavakya. Mahavakyas are these eternal truth saying. I am that I am. And we acknowledge our oneness with Mother, Father, God. Notice. Dropping any and all belief, expectation, information. I ask Mother, Father, God to oversee and overlight this meditation, co-creation, attunement, atonement. Mm. As we feel the overwhelming love of God within, melting our immediate limitation or sense of limitation, melting it within this beautiful space of presence, the I am, the awareness that encompasses the I am. And I ask that this co-joined space can only embody the highest love, light, wisdom, will of one. And I ask for the 12th dimensional shield of protection for each one of us and for the co-joined field. And just drop your attention and focus to this sacred heart space, the diamond lotus heart and the pink rose heart. The back side of the heart, as it's pulling, it has this beautiful sense of invitation. As the petals of your magnificent beauty are opening, they're inviting you deeper and deeper. In these times, we have this ability to open up to all the nuances of being. And the nuances of being are nuances of ever deepening love. That's the only true experience of being, really. Ever deepening nuances of love, whereby we are making matter conscious. Such a magnificent game. Making matter conscious, infusing energy with consciousness. Because you are just a conglomeration of energies. You are of the sacred matter of the feminine force, which is infused by consciousness. And every cell, sinew, every dimension, timeline, lifetime is collapsed back into the sacred holy heart. And as this collapsing is taking place moment to moment, it's infusing perhaps the moments of unconsciousness with pure, loving awareness. Your sacred heart dissolves time, and it dissolves space. It is in that 0 point of no time, no space, that you're deepening into this inexorable love of being. And allow through your radical acceptance, suspend all of your disbelief, all of your negation of what is, just for now, and accept the divine feminine quality of open, unlimited, ecstatic, expectant being, to be infused, to be infused with the divine masculine principle. Both are you. Divine, pure, unbridled consciousness. They're both equally independent and one. Feel into your loving awareness of both. As we're connecting to this deepening, we are inquiring into the nature of the moment. Attuning to the acceptance of thy will be done. As the overwhelming love of the self becomes more and more evident. You start trusting to let go, radically accept what is unfolding moment to moment. This is the healing space of the self. Know that the longing of your heart is always answered. The longing of the heart to melt. in the love of the self. Bathing as we are now in the purest sattva, that is the golden effulgence of light, the purest emanation of the feminine polarity. Because the masculine has no characteristics. Recognize that here as your natural being, dissolved in the love of the self, is no longer bound by the mind, and furthermore it's no longer bound by the three main binding forces, the play of the sattva, the rajas, and the tamas. The sattva, which is pure, immanent light, overtakes all the other two. And it stops being binding in any way. As your limited consciousness identified with the body, with the thoughts, emotions, impressions, energies, is being dissolved by the immediacy of the cell. As it's glistening through, shining through, pulsating through your heart. Lovingly opening all the darkest crevices of your being, those crevices that may have not allowed to be heard, to be seen, to be accepted. Most of the time, that which we cannot accept, that which we negate, that which we cannot integrate, is colored by shame, fear, guilt, avoidance, non-compassion. You as the purest fractal of God, the self, through your soul, the Atman. You have all the abilities of Mother, Father, God, the characteristics of loving, limitless, awareness. And that part of you, the seed atom, the higher heart, does not know separation. It does not know your suffering. It does not know pain. It does not respond to thought. But it allows you to know it here, right now. It's offering its grace to you as it is the purest love of the self. It's benediction, it's grace, moment to moment. In this space of entrainment, with your being, we're in fact allowing all of our desires, aversions, longing, impulses, lack, fear, all of the aspects that are still making you believe that you're not whole, to dissolve. And the dissolution is the wholeness. Remember that. The dissolution through radical acceptance is the wholeness. Trace it, the whole of life is an entrainment with dissolution. Life is training you to become one. with your natural self. The moments of your life are in fact Mother, Father, God flowing through you. You experience this in a space and time, in a body, through a character. And in this space of inquiry, we take these steps slowly back into and beyond the place of emanation. You see both, and you dissolve all of it. The voice allows the mind to stop for a moment. It allows the energies to settle. Allows this unwinding to take place. As we are deepening into the ever nuanced experiences of love, the love of your being, the love of self, the love of Source, the love of God. This is the only unchanging aspect of reality. The self as it's overwhelmingly, inexorably penetrating through the seams of light, seams of your being. It's dissolving your illusion of separateness. You got to know that you are everything. So notice in this space of inquiry, who are you really? Who are you really? Is there a beginning? Is there an end to you? Can you pinpoint it? But can you really feel it? The feeling is immediate. If you allow this feeling, this experience of your being as love, to penetrate you deep enough You allow your immediate knowing of arrival. Your immediate knowing of your wholeness. Immediate knowing of the light. As it's rehabilitating your sense of self-love. Self-love is always here. There's an intentional play of self with words of self-love, the love of self. It allows now to dissolve that vacuity, the whole, the burrowing emptiness that's filled with pain, that's filled with longing, that's filled with grasping. Just notice the immediate love of the self, self-love, is now filling that space. The crevices in your being. That are still resistant to the love of the self. Calling back all of our split off, fragmented soul fragments back into the wholeness of this heart, the one heart. Reassembling all of your being throughout space-time, dimension, timeline. 0 pointing all memory, trauma. So that every moment henceforth is lived through the purest being, embodying the will of one, the self, embodying the love of the self, allowing all the inversion, miscoding, compromises in the morphogenetic field to fully dissolve. Reconnecting with your highest intelligence. So it is. I ask Mother, Father, God to seal this transmission, meditation, in all the spaces, all the corners, all the directions. And I ask that the integration process throughout all the new dimensions to be loving, safe, smooth, joyful, revelatory. So it is. I thank the presence of all of us here and those who are listening at the next now moment.